certain Scandinavian tone to this, and I could tell in here that it's not a coincidence that we are neighbors or whatever you call it, because but you get it, and there are quite a few countries that don't get this. I mean, we were pretty busy in America getting soup. We had animal rights after us. We had children's rights, old people's rights. But if you watch the film, as we do, with an open mind, we can all tell that this is a love story. This is a tribute to life. It's the exact opposite of offending people. What he does is obviously, what I think he is so brilliant at, I've done 4 films with him, is to tell some enormous, large stories, you know, God, Satan, life and death, the big questions, and then he wraps it into this complete mad universe of a small village where the entire universe is now gathered in this little city. And then he's just a brilliant writer. I mean, the characters are completely mad. And the whole trick about that is obviously to take them extremely serious, to do it as serious as any other film. They're genuinely sad, genuinely happy. It's not put it out in arm's length, right? And when you do that, and you're genuinely sad about some madness thing about one chicken that doesn't like you, obviously it becomes funny. But you also eventually people also get in and they go, he's a little sad, you know. And I love this guy. I think he's brilliant, and I think that he has. Together we have walked into territories that we wouldn't have done without each other. So I'm just really proud of being part of his world.
What drew you to RIFF? Why are you attending this particular convention?
Actually, I got the award today, and I said I think something that was very precise. It's because I've been asked the question before, because it's a small festival. Why does it mean anything, or is it big enough? And there's like minority complex. And I said, but when you're in love with a woman, you want the attention from that woman, right? And I am extremely in love with Iceland. I've been working it 3 times, and I've never ever worked with a crew like people over here. And the people here in this country are unique, in the countries as well, and I hope it can stay like that.
You play a very comic character, but you're mostly known these days for playing villains. Like you've played Hannibal, yes. one of cinema's most terrifying villains. Yes. So do you have a preference when it comes to your roles?
No, I try to take them all serious, even the comedian roles. We're aware that if we do it right, hopefully it'll be mad enough to be funny, but we will have to go in there and take the character extremely serious. I mean, you know, being frustrated with that you made a sauce nobody liked, you know, and that's extremely emotional for some characters, but it has to be honest and real. Then it becomes absurd and hopefully becomes funny in the end. So that's the same way I approach any realistic character. It has to be as realistic as we can do it.
Is Carlsberg the best beer in the world?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.